A while ago, I traveled with my family to Taiwan and I brought my film camera with me. I got these photos printed, so I'm gonna go through this just one by one and just give you some stories. I was drawn to these tiled walls around the city, which is pretty common in the areas I roamed. So I stood around this intersection for a few minutes to wait for interesting subjects and scenes. Then I took a landscape shot in the same spot, and I think this one turned out a lot better. I like the timing here with someone zooming past in the foreground while a slower scene is happening in the background with more people involved. It's nice and chaotic, which I love. Then we went up to Maokong, which is high up, so we rode the gondola to get there. And it's this beautiful mountainous area. I spotted this yellow van above the road, surrounded by overgrown grass and weeds. So this thing stuck out, and I felt like I had to capture it. I just adore this scenery and how it looks, like the ground slowly swallowing up this old van. This one is a favorite. My feet were aching after an entire day of walking around, so while waiting for my family, I sat by a seafood stall and he started chatting with me about which places we've gone to around Taiwan. He was very chill, so before leaving, I asked if I could snap a pic. While walking alone, I wanted to capture the night scenery. I like this one because of how glossy everything feels, thanks to all the lights. It's definitely imperfect and quite chaotic, but a lot of the places in the area looked something like this, so it nicely represents my memories of Taiwan. I love this shot for the same reasons. There's a ton of these claw games all around the place, and I grew to hate them so much. I caught one or two prizes and then got overconfident after that. And you know how obnoxious they are with all the lights and sounds flashing at you. I think this shot gives a different, more peaceful feel because of how clean everything looks through the action, the color patterns, and the overall symmetry of the image. This one is a happy accident. I snapped it while crossing the street, so I didn't plan for the biker to land right there on the box with the other pedestrians framing her along the edges. This is a really cute moment. I was going for an ice cream stop and spotted these two cyclists. I randomly asked for permission to take their photo and they just gave me an okay and then went on with their business. After I took this, the guy in black asked for another one. They were initially so nonchalant that I didn't expect he would ask. So I took this, where they both looked up with big smiles. It was an adorable twist, so I got both of these printed and I'm gonna put them beside each other in the album. I really enjoyed going back through these photos and just thinking about what made me fall in love with Taiwan. So if these are the kinds of stories and projects that you're interested in, then you may want to subscribe because I will be talking a lot more about it along the way.